Today, in this video, we'll be discussing on how to create a demonstration module in Odoo. So, firstly, we'll add a new add-ons folder in our main Odoo folder. For that, let's say I right click on the main folder and inside the new, we add a new directory. So I'll add the name for the directory, let's say tutorial, I'll name it as tutorial underscore add-ons. Okay, so now we have created a new folder for our add-ons. Now we'll have to add this path of this folder to inside our configuration. So we take the odoo.config file, and inside that, for the add-ons path, we'll add a new path to it. Just copy the path here. Let's add the new path for the new directory tutorial. Okay, so now we created the new folder for our add-ons and we have added its path inside the configuration file. Next, we'll create the model structure for our new module. So for that, either we can use this scaffold command to create the default modular structure, or we can make it from scratch. So we'll do this by we'll create this from scratch. So for that, I click on the tutorial new add-ons folder, and inside that I'll create another directory and we'll create a new folder with our app name. So let's say I'm naming my app as tutorial. I'll save this. So we have created the folder for our new module. Okay, now we'll create the manifest file for it. So for that, we'll add a new file and we'll name it as double_manifest_.py. Okay, so now we have created the manifest file. First, we will have to add its encoding type, so that is UTF-8. And next, we'll open a curly bracket, and inside that, we'll add the first attribute as name. That is, this will be the name which will be displayed for our module. Let's say this is some tutorial module. Next, we'll add a summary for our module. This will be a short description of for our module. So not description, a small summary for it. So let's say module for demonstration. Next, we'll add the description for our module. For that, add the description attribute, and inside that, add a small description. This will okay. So you added the name, summary, and description. Next, we can add the author. Let's say the author is Psycho Techno Solutions. Okay. Next, we'll add the dependence module. That is, to which module this will be dependent on. So it can be an already existing add-ons folder, or it can be a custom module. So we'll add the depends. Inside the depends, currently, as is a demonstration, we'll just add the base module as a dependent module. Next, we'll add the data tag. If there is any XML or CSV files, we can add them under this data attribute. So currently we don't have any, so we'll just leave it as blank. Next, we can set the attribute application equal to true, so that we can easily filter this out inside our app list when we set the filter as apps. So if we set this application as true, this will be listed when we set the filter as apps in our app list. So we have created the manifest file. So this is all about the basic structure. A blank module will be now listed inside our database, Odoo instance. Similarly, we can create the different directories for a model. Let's say for the models, we'll add the models directory, and for the views, we can add the views directory. Similarly, if there are any controllers, we can add them also. So for that, add the controllers file. as these files may contain Python files, so we'll have to create an initialization file for that. Just create a new file named double_init double_py inside our main module folder. So inside that we'll first add the encoding type, and if there are any Python modules in any of Python functions in any of our subfolders, we'll just have to from dot import. Let's say if there is any Python file inside our controller, we'll just say from dot import controllers, and similarly from dot import models. So this is how we create the initialization folder and initialize them. So currently, as we don't have any Python functions, we'll just set it as blank. So this is about the basic Modular structure. So we'll just run the service. Now coming back to our instance, first we'll have to enable the debug mode. For that, inside the website URL, we'll just add, after the /web, we'll add $debug equal to 1. So this will enable the debug mode. So you can see that the debug mode is enabled, and next we'll update the app list. Update. So the app list will be updated. Next, if we search for a module, that is tutorial, you can see the app is listed here with the name as we are given. I mean the app, the name which we are given in the manifest is shown here. This will be the technical name of our module, and if you click on the module info, you can see the author is displayed here. The summary which we are given for the module is also shown here, and if we are given any version inside the manifest, it will also be shown here. As we haven't given any version, the default value is given here, and similarly the version also, license also. So now if we install, we can see that our module is installed. As we haven't given any data, this will just be a blank module. So this is how we create a demonstration module in Odoo. I hope you have understood the video. Thank you.